My name is John Fitzgerald Magara. I'm the Managing Director of Bwendero Dairy Farm. The company has existed since 1964 and it has been domiciled here in Hoima and was operating mainly in this part of the country and some parts of Buganda and Toro. The company is involved in mainly adding value to agricultural production, where we have a nucleus farm of cane and we assisted to meet our production targets by an outgrower farmer scheme. We appreciate that, what you've been able to do in supporting us in that exercise. We do maize processing. We have a distillery that produces ethanol. We produce carbon dioxide, where we have Pepsi as our major customer. Bwendero Dairy Farm was started in the 60s by our late father, who was Member of Parliament at that time of Bunyoro South, as it was called, which extended up to Muzizi in the south and was touching Masindi in the north. It began as a dairy farm, which name we have maintained in many of the other activities that we now have. The company has installed a 750 tons of cane per day mill with a 2 megawatt cogeneration plant here in Kitoba. In addition to the above, also has a distillery and the CO2 plant that I've just mentioned. From very humble beginnings of doing dairy farming, we moved into industry using very rudimentary technology that we have since improved on, up to the point when we required assistance by a financier. A lot of the sugar that we produce from our factory is exported to our neighboring country, Congo, and the rest of it is sold within this region. The assistance that we sought in order to be able to expand on our capacity and have the necessary equipment to sustain production was done by UDB. From the time UDB has supported us, we have established this sugar plant to the capacity of 750 tons. We have established a nucleus cane plantation of 2,500 acres, though it is scattered across the district, but cumulatively it comes to about that acreage. We have grown our outgrower farmer base to 257 contract farmers who are doing on average 3 acres per farmer. The company has modernized and increased its handling, processing, and storage capacity to increase our market base. A professional team of over 100 employees has also been set up. The plant is well equipped to offer services including to the public. The success so far registered by the company is majorly attributed to the financial support, the technical professional guidance provided by Uganda Development Bank, who have enabled us to keep competitive. With our rudimentary technology, we wouldn't have been able to remain competitive. This is in government's efforts of National Development Plan and the impact goals of promoting sustainable industrialization in Uganda and building a sustainable agri-food system for Uganda, whose goals are that of Uganda Development Bank. The socio-economic benefits impact created by Bwendero Dairy Farm Limited are some of what we've been able to list here below. For example, last year alone, BDF purchased from outgrower farmers a total of 86,974 tons of sugar cane, paying them approximately 8.697 billion. Taxes contributed. For the past 5 years, we have contributed to government of Uganda over 6 billion in taxes as follows. Local excise duty of 3.7 billion, value added tax of 881 million, pay as you earn of 909 million, withholding tax of 260 million, corporation tax of 205 million. We have also contributed for the workers' welfare a total of 876 million to NSSF, specifically as a contribution for the employees. Bwendero Dairy Farm Limited was last year upgraded by Uganda Revenue Authority from a middle taxpayer category to large taxpayer. This is because of the taxes that we've been paying. Our guest of honor, we're not many companies in the region that are in large taxpayers. We are few of us, probably 4 or 5 in this region. We have made immense strides in the reduction of poverty in the following ways. As stated above, we support and work with 257 smallholder farmers. We contribute towards increasing of productivity of the farmers by offering modern production tools, technology, where we offer tractors, among others, and extension services, inputs to farmers every season. Over 2,800 tons of seed cane was distributed to the farmers last year. The company also plans to expand relations and support their growers, targeting to reach 1,500 farmers in the Bunyoro area. The company is diversifying into the production of Hass avocado seedlings, and hopefully we'll have an outgrower scheme in that direction as well. As I conclude, I would like to thank Uganda Development Bank for the great support you have extended to us. We sincerely thank UDB for the good service, good customer care, knowledge of our needs, knowledge of the farmers' needs, and the affordable support. We wish to applaud the entire team of Uganda Development Bank under the leadership of your MD, Madam Patricia Ojangole, who's here represented, ably represented by one of you, for the great work and contribution towards the development of Uganda. I wish to rally Ugandans and the people of Bunyoro to take advantage of this funding arrangement by UDB and to grow the businesses in this country. I would like to thank the leadership of Hoima City, the district, for providing an enabling environment to do business and to continue the support towards BDF initiatives. I would like to thank the central government for the support, the immense support they give us, and the understanding that they have for our activities. The King and the Kingdom of Bunyoro, we thank you for your continued support of the people of Bunyoro. We thank the government for capitalizing UDB, for funding it, for making it, for enabling us to access this kind of money at affordable rates. What I mean here is, for a long time, we've been financed by commercial banks. But for the last 5 years, our financing is by UDB. Commercial banks charge a very different interest rate. For the amount of money that we borrow from UDB, this wouldn't be affordable at all. And for the time that this money is given to us, these loans extend to 10 years. UDB is generous to the point that they have money that you can access within 2 weeks when you need it. And they will not charge you interest on that money. So if there's any problem, please come and explain, and that money will be availed to you, and will only be charged when you have it. When you don't have it, it remains with them and you pay no interest for it. This is the loans that we hear they call quick loans, where the interest rate is 20% per month. But UDB does not even charge that per year, and it allows you to borrow it within a very short time. And allow me, our chief guest, to conclude my speech. at this point for God and my country.